Good day, welcome back to the Cheddar Fox channel. Today I was going to be recording a Terratech Worlds episode, but we have an update in Cosmoteer. This update is all about heat. There's a new heat system where certain new weapons can inflict heat. There's a new overclocking system for most functional parts that generates heat from that part, but also gives that part a special ability when overclocked. And there's new systems for cooling parts that get hot. Increased most projectile speeds by 20%, increased point defense and flak damage by projectiles by 20%, greatly increased the speed of construction and salvaging, greatly increased speed of crew flying in space, greatly increased the speed of manipulator beams, greatly increased the damage of mining lasers when salvaging junk. Ships no longer have a minimum hyperdrive distance. Minimum? I didn't even notice there was a minimum. The sun now applies heat to ships instead of direct damage. Interesting. Heat is going to now be both a superpower and your worst enemy. And it's just one of those things that makes it more complex and require more skill and knowledge of the game, which I think is really helpful. But we also notice that most of the items don't create heat unless we're overclocking them from what I saw from that video. So, theoretically, most of our ships will be pretty much unaffected. So I'm actually going to start by just taking one of my default ships, say something like this. Now normally, this ship is a very fast ship, as you can tell. Oh, interesting. The MRTs have been nerfed. It's still very fast, but no longer goes 200 meters a second. Now what happens if we overclock? The way to visualize the heat? Oh my goodness. Yes, there is. You should turn that off now. Oh. Oh my goodness. Wow, that fire started quick. Man, that heat management's really an issue. The fact that they just walk right through the fires without any concept of self-preservation is a little crazy. I don't think I'll survive this fire. That's crazy. Okay, how to play. As the hull heat gets hotter, it becomes more vulnerable to damage and penetration, begin to catch on fire and eventually melt, and without an active heat source, will slowly dissipate on its own over time. Where are you going? Oh no. Okay. Bye-bye, robot. You see, this is why I use the robotic crew mod. Anyway, tip, to remove heat, build heat exchangers connected to radiators, thermal storage. Okay, that was really interesting. So if I just overclock this guy, what's that gonna do to our speed? Not that much. Oh. Wow, that heat builds up quick. Okay, so it catches on fire like the moment you overclock it Wow, that's crazy. You see, now it's starting to overheat. Interesting. So it actually takes a while for the MRT segments to overheat, but then the main thruster overheats pretty quick. That's really interesting. I think these have been slightly nerfed as well, but not significantly. So if I want to, I could just overclock it. And we're getting... Oh yeah, we're getting more speed, that's for sure. Okay, and turn off the overclocking. Good thing is, the fires don't seem to do damage as fast. Although I think that's because there's now small fires, where there weren't really small fires before. So now, if I wanted to take something like this, thermal. Yeah, look at that. We have a whole new section just for thermal. Heat exchanger. Transferring it to the connected thermal network, generating some additional waste heat. Oh, so if I wanted to, I'd have to do something like this, and then put a radiator like this? Is that how this works? Oh, wait a minute. I think I get it. It's more like this, right? Oh. So now we got cooling. That is surprisingly simple, but I guess it makes sense. And it's very handy that way. So now if I overclock these, do they overheat if they're just idling while they're overclocked? No. Makes sense. Interesting. So this one's staying nice and cool. This one's heating up quite a bit. So how hard would it be to add cooling to this guy too? Probably not extremely. Can you structure crossing? Oh, okay. So they can walk through it. Oh, can I just literally... Oh, You can directly connect it as well. Now if I overdrive, they're all overdriving already. Okay, now if I go, yeah, look at that. It's keeping it cool. That's cool. And now we get significantly more speed for pretty much for free. Oh, nope, never mind. Not for free. It's not cooling fast enough. So if I wanted to, I could just like go like exhaust like that. And now I should just be able to boost it, right? No holding back. Nice. I wish there was a better way to visualize the heat though, like a little bar that builds up, similar to what we were seeing with the one thruster's power output or whatever. Where does it say the heat generation? Like, it doesn't seem to say the amount of heat generation anywhere, which is a little sus. We have new numbers over here. Oh, ship mass. Okay, this is so overdue. Thank you so much for these features. Like being able to see my ship mass and current value, just like that. Oh, I've been wanting that so long. Because then I don't have to open the menu every time I want to see my ship's value. That's so handy. Oh, that's kind of cool. I don't really need that though. This is hyperdrive efficiency. Oh, we don't have any hyperdrives. Heat generation. Heat dissipation. Oh, there we go. So if I do this. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I was just looking in the wrong place. We have a whole system right here. That's interesting. I guess they generate their own power. Oh, yeah. So we're also overclocking. Oh, wow. So without using any power at all. Wow. That's insane. So if I wanted to, I could do like this and then say no door and just overclock it and I get free thrust. No way. That's actually legit. And like, what if I wasn't overclocking them? Then it's not gonna be nearly, oops. Yeah, without the overclocking, it's practically meaningless. That's insane. We're not using any power. We're going on average 100. I was not expecting to be able to do that. And since it's all free power, that means I could spend all my actual power on things like a shield or 3. This opens up some crazy possibilities. I haven't tried overclocking one of these yet. What does that do? Oh, so now it's wider. I could choose between wider and more dense. That's cool. Scorched parts. After burning long enough, a part will become scorched. Scorched parts are no longer functional, will show the movement. Oh, slow the movement of crew. Oh. Whoa. That thing heats up quick. Okay, so it says 9,000. If I turn this off of overclocking, what's it say? 0. Oh. Whoa, those make a lot of heat. That might be enough. I don't think so. Yeah, look at that. They keep overheating. Projectiles become explosive tipped, causing splash damage and greater overall destruction, but reduces rate of fire and requires chain gun to rest briefly after each 4 shots. Whoa. Oh, so this is like... Okay. So you're gonna be Allegiance junk. You target this guy. So before... Pretty crazy. Versus... Target you. Oh my goodness. Yeah, those do a lot more damage. Hokey smokes, that's crazy. Oh. Those do a lot of damage really quick. It only fires in bursts, so this would be a really good use of the thermal battery. Oh yes, I forgot. The missiles have a new type as well. Okay, hold on. Now we gotta try that. So as long as it's got the missile. That's really weird, actually. The way that acts, it's not nearly as flowy as I expected it to be. I wish there was a way to have it so these only turned on once this thing was full. Well, maybe there is. It might depend on the order I put them in. Mirror it. Paste it. Yeah, okay, so the order you put it in is the order it fills it up in. Oh. So you see, that's a lot more streamlined. So now it's like not going to use this unless it's overflowing or whatever. Whoa, that's a powerful shot. Oh, it's like a miniature railgun now, but it's a deck cannon. That straight up turns it into a railgun. Whoa. That's some serious heavy hit damage. I assume the overclocking on this isn't going to be quite as impressive. Oh, wow. It splatters. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. I'm sure this is entirely overkill for the cooling. Uh-huh. Oh, they just fire way faster. I think. Yes, they do. I like the new effect. That looks way better. Being actual lasers. It makes more sense. Increases damage of each laser bullet, adds splash damage, but reduce fire rate. Phase through solid materials and cause the energy drain effect to linger after the initial impact. Oh, that's insane. Overclocking electrobolts is going to be very popular, I'm sure. For bigger ships especially. Oh yeah, look at that. It kind of penetrates. Wow, that's cool. Oh wait, can we overclock these? We haven't tried that yet. That could be interesting. So unoverclocked versus... Oh yeah, it's definitely doing something. Area of effect mining beams. That's great. Being able to do that with the mining beams, that's gonna be awesome. So now this thing... So that thing uses heat? So now I think I need something that's overclocked to generate heat, right? Is that how this works? Or does it just generate heat by itself? Oh, it generates heat, all right. Doesn't actually seem to make much waste heat. Oh, with that said, I'm not really powering it well. Wow. Talk about shrapnel. The shrapnel animation's a little weird. But I mean, it works. Point defense. Haven't tried this yet. Probably can be overclocked. And it'd be funny to see it, so let's try it. Turns on a dynamo that slowly generates power, allowing the point defense system to fire short periods. Oh. So you're telling me I could take my ship that already... Oh, hold on. Let me... I got some garbage here. Take this guy. You're telling me I could just straight up put point defense on it. Okay, that's kind of impressive, not gonna lie. That's better than it should be able to do. Because that's decently more expensive. I don't think I'll be able to break through 3, but I might be able to. How about this one? This will be interesting, because this one's focused just on firepower. What is this thing I have created? Like, I think I've accidentally made a ship that's way better than it has right to be. Okay, guys, so with this heat update, they did say that they affected how ships interact with the sun. So now I'm gonna test that. Let's see actually what it does now. So just like before, the shield blocks the sun. Interesting. What if I rotate? Interesting. Would you look at that? The cooling is protecting my ship. So I can safely fly through the sun zone if I want to now. The question is, how close to the sun before this becomes an issue? Like, I'm theoretically still good here. Oh no. Okay. That ramps up quick. So at what point can the cooling keep me alive in the sun zone? Is my question. Look at those jets go. They're just cooling. Oh, but they can't cool near the cab there. That's crazy. If I was to do this. So now, our cab should be protected, right? Oh, it's oversaturated. That my radiators can't keep up with that. So the cooling definitely helps you survive, just the same way as the shields did. But of course, it has its limit. Like, look at that. As soon as we turn to face the sun, it just starts throttling. Alright guys, well that'll be the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed today's update review, consider liking, subscribing, and or donating on my Ko-Fi or joining the membership with either that or on YouTube. Anyway, this has been Cheddar Fox, and I'm signing off. God bless.